We're coming up to the trench, Captain.
Excellent, Dashi. Steady as she goes.
That must be it. It looks really deep.
Let's find a safe place to set the ship down near the trench.
Prepare to land.
Shiver, whiskers. The seafloor's all pink and wiggly looking.
Dashi, pull up, now!
I'm on it, Captain.
We'll have to find another place to land.
That looks like a good spot.
Captain, I noticed we changed course. Is everything all right?
I don't know, Shellington. What do you make of that?
Fascinating, Captain. Those are sea pigs.
Sea pigs?
Yes. Sea pigs are creatures that live in the deep ocean, but they don't swim. They walk around on the seafloor with little legs. And it looks like they're walking straight towards the trench. That's not good. If they fall in, they won't be able to swim out.
That's a long way to fall, matey.
That's not the only problem. Sea pigs eat bits of food that drift down from the surface of the ocean, and hardly any of it gets down that far.
Aye, so they'd be stuck and hungry.
Quazi, sound the Octo alert. Octonauts, to the launch bay. Octonauts, a large herd of sea pigs is heading towards the trench. We have to stop them before they fall in. We'll need gups A, B, C, D, and E. Octonauts, let's do this. Attention, sea pigs. You must turn around. You're walking straight towards...
Oh, food! Yummy food!
No! It's a very deep trench. If you continue on your course, you will...
Food! No!
Please, listen to me.
The trench is really deep, and there's no food for you down there. Food, you say?
Yummy, smelly food.
Of course, that's it. Captain, I think the sea pigs may have picked up the scent of food on the other side of the trench. They can smell food from very far away.
Then we better find whatever it is the sea pigs are smelling and bring it over to this side of the trench for them to eat. Quazi, Tweak, Dashi, and Shellington, you come with me. Peso, stay here and keep an eye on the sea pigs.
Aye, aye, Captain. Stop! There's no food down there.
This must be what the sea pigs are smelling.
Yeah, those fellas actually eat this slimy stuff.
It's rotten sea kelp that's fallen down from the surface. For sea pigs, it's very healthy.
Healthy or not, I reckon it smells awful. I'm glad I've got this helmet on.
It'll take forever to gather all this up.
Captain, the sea pigs are getting closer to the edge. You have to hurry.
But there's no way we can get this slop over to the sea pigs in time.
Unless... Octonauts, stay here and load this into the gups as quickly as you can. In the meantime, I think there might be a way to distract them. Yes, I know it smells, but we need to make something even smellier. Can you use this to cook an extra smelly feast for a huge herd of hungry sea pigs? And fast!
Sure. Super couple.
Tulip, that smells awful. Great work. I'm sure the sea pigs will love it.
Captain, I can't hold them back any longer.
And you won't have to.
Flappity flippers, they're turning around.
Steady as we go, Tunip. Hold her here while I unload the sea pig's feast. Uh-oh. Peso, the Gup X is sinking into the mud. We need your help, now.
On my way, Captain.
Uh-oh. Captain, rocks and rough waters ahead.
Dashi, activate steering wheel.
All clear, Captain.
Thanks, Dashi.
Should be smooth sailing ahead. Well, at least until we hit the Roaring Forties.
The Roaring Forties?
The Roaring Forties are a part of the ocean with very rough water and powerful waves.
Nothing to worry about, Peso. I've piloted the Octopod safely through these waters many times before.
How did you learn to pilot the Octopod so well, Captain?
Practice. Lots of practice. And lots of late nights spent reading this manual.
How to Pilot the Octopod, 3rd edition, written by Captain Barnacles.
It covers everything I've learned about piloting the Octopod. In fact, Peso, it might be a good idea for you to give it a read.
Me? But I'm a medic.
Well, you never know when we might need a backup pilot.
Oh, all right, I'll read it. I'm not sure I'll understand any of it, but I'll try.
All clean, me hearty. Huh? Well now. This shell would make a fine addition to me collection.
Who are you calling a shell? I'm a cone snail, see? Nobody puts me in a collection, see?
Sorry, little fella. I just... I feel kind of funny.
What's going on out here? Oh, me, oh my. Come in, Peso. There's something wrong with Quazi.
Don't worry, Quazi. You're going to be all right.
What could have caused this, Peso?
I'm not sure. It's almost like he's been poisoned. But by what?
It stung me.
What stung you, Quazi?
No, Quazi didn't sting me. I'm Quazi.
Tunip was there when it happened, Cap. Tell him what you saw.
He says it had a swirly shell about this big. Was this the creature? Jumping jellyfish.
What is it, Shellington?
It's a cone snail. No wonder Quazi is acting so strange. A cone snail's sting is full of poison. And it must still be here, somewhere on the ship.
We'd better find it before anyone else gets stung. Shellington, sound the Octo Alert. Octonauts, to the launch bay. Octonauts, there's a dangerous cone snail somewhere aboard the ship. We need to find it and release it back into the water.
Cone snail, you say? Ah, yes, little fellows that can sting you with tiny harpoons.
And they have up to 20 harpoons ready to fire, each full of poison that can make you very sick. Captain, there's no medicine for a cone snail sting. Time and rest are the only cure.
But why would it sting Quazi?
It was probably just scared and trying to protect itself. We'll have to be very, very careful around it. Octonauts, let's split up and find that cone snail.
Nobody captures me, see? Leave me alone, will ya?
Octonauts, any sign of the cone snail?
Not yet, Cap.
Anyone else? Oh no! Inkling, Dashi and Shellington have all been stung. Peso, I'm bringing 3 more patients to the sick bay.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Tweak, the cone snail must be somewhere in the octo chutes. I need you to close them off.
On it, Cap. I'll let you know as soon as...
Tweak, are you all right?
Oh, my. Oh, me.
Oh, Peso, you'd better prepare one more bed. How are you doing, Peso? This is a lot of patients to take care of at once.
Don't worry, Captain. I'm a medic. Taking care of people is what I do. Luckily, I have some help.
He must be in the vents. Right, I'm going after him.
Hey, watch it! What's the big idea?
Captain, you did it! Oh no, you were stung.
Good work, Tweak. The rover cam is working perfectly.
Now we can send it in to film the sea creatures living in all that seaweed.
I wouldn't send anything in there if I were you, matey, or you may never see it again. Things disappear in this part of the ocean. That's why we pirates call it the Sea of Vanishing Ships. They say it's the sea monsters that made them disappear. Slimy monsters of seaweed with long stringy fingers who like to take what's not theirs. Yow! See what I mean?
Oh, that's no monster. It's a loggerhead sea turtle. They're great navigators, so they can find their way through anything. Tweak, can you follow it with the rover cam?
You got it, Shellington.
Ooh, where did he go?
Looks like it's the Sea of Vanishing Ships and sea turtles too.
What's that shaking?
I'm picking up some underwater tremors.
We've lost contact, Cap.
Now it's the Sea of Vanishing rover cams.
The rover cam hasn't vanished, Quazi, but the shaking must have damaged it.
We gotta find it, Cap. I'm going in.
You're not going in alone, Tweak. Sound the Octo Alert. Octonauts, to the launch bay. Octonauts, we're going into that seaweedy mess to find Tweak's rover cam. The driving could get tricky in there. We'll take the Gup X.
You got it, Cap.
Tweak, Peso and Quazi, you're with me.
We'll be the first to go into the Sea of Vanishing Ships and come back out again, if we're lucky. Shiver, whiskers, 'tis a jungle out there.
I hope it's not the Sea of Vanishing Octonauts.
Don't worry, Peso. We won't get lost in here.
With the GupX's mapping system, we can always find our way back to the Octopod. This is where we lost contact with the rover cam.
Any sign of it, Tweak?
Nope, nothing yet, Cap.
There's that sea turtle again.
The rover cam was following him when it broke. Let's ask if he's seen it.
Yeah, he disappeared again.
Over there.
Let's try and catch up with him.
There he goes.
There he goes.
There he goes. Now which way did he go?
Bloody flippers. Another tremor.
Hold on, everyone.
GupX is breaking up.
Tweak, are you all right?
I'm fine, but all that shaking split up the GupX. We've lost the glider and the octoski.
And the captain and Quazii.
Tweak to Captain Barnacles. Come in. Cap? Quazii? Oh, it's no use. The radio's broken too.
Tweak, Peso, are you all right? We've lost contact with the rest of the Gup X.
You mean it's vanished?
No, it's out there. We just need to find it. But first, we need to get the glider moving. Let's go out and check on the damage.
First things first, Peso. I gotta fix the Gup connector.
Gup connector?
I designed the Gup X so the different sections would always be able to find each other. Once the Gup connector is working, it'll pull all the other parts of the Gup X back together.
Along with the captain and Quazii.
That's right. Now can you hand me a number 9 spanner?
Of course.
Blasted slimy seaweed.
We'll have to pull it out.
Who said that? I knew it. This sea is full of ghosts.
I thought you said it was full of sea monsters.
That too?
Oh, dear.
Whatever you be, you'd best be gone.
I can't.
Huh?
I'm stuck. Very possibly forever.
Oh,
A loggerhead sea turtle.
The name's Lenny, and my shell is hard enough to protect me for now, but this thing's getting really heavy.
don't worry, Lenny. We are the Octonauts, and we'll get you out safely. You may want to pull your head and flippers into your shell just to be safe.
Whew, wish I could. We loggerhead sea turtles can't hide inside our shells. Our heads and flippers are too big.
Then we'll have to be extra careful. Come on, Quazi. 1, 2, 3, left! Left!
I'll have this Gup connector fixed faster and you can say bunch of munchy crunchy carrots. Number 2 spanner, please. Number 5 screwdriver. Number 3 carrot.
What's that? The slimy seaweed monster, just like in Quazi's story. Hold on, that's not a monster. It's our rover cam. I'll be right back, Tweak.
A week? Nah, it won't take a week. I'll have this fixed in a jiffy.
Captain, the kelp forest is right up ahead.
Thanks, Dashy. Now, let's hurry. Shellington has someone special he wants us to meet.
Ah, can't you just tell us who it is?
No, it's a surprise.
Ooh, is it someone you've known for a long time?
Actually, I've never met him before.
Is it some kind of slimy kelp monster?
No.
Is it a bunch of kelp heading straight for us?
Yeah, the water's full of kelp.
And it's all coming from the kelp forest. Something's not right.
We'd better take a look.
Kelp strands are connected to the seafloor by these special roots. If these roots come loose, the kelp will float away. If too much kelp floats away, there'll be no more kelp forest.
And all these creatures will have nowhere to live.
But what's causing all the kelp to come loose in the first place?
Avast! Look, mateys.
I was afraid of this. Red urchins. Red urchins destroy kelp roots. They can wipe out an entire kelp forest.
Unless there are sea otters around to eat them.
Pearl!
Hello, Shellington.
Everybody, this is my sister Pearl, the sea otter.
Hiya.
Hi
Hello.
there, matey.
Pearl is a scientist, just like me. She knows practically everything about kelp forests and kelp plants.
Actually, kelp isn't a plant at all. It's a type of algae.
See?
So this is who you wanted us to meet.
Not exactly, but I'm sure Pearl can tell us what's wrong with the kelp forest.
Yes. I'm afraid I've fallen a bit behind on my urchin duties.
Urchin duties?
Yes, we sea otters are what's known as a keystone species.
The whole kelp forest depends on us to eat the red urchins so they don't destroy it. It's our duty as sea otters.
But I've never seen you eat an urchin.
Well, actually, as it turns out, I'm allergic to urchins.
Shellington helps the kelp forest in a different way, as an octonaut. Usually I can keep the urchins under control all by myself, but lately I've been kind of busy with... Well, let me show you. He's right over here. I wrapped him up in kelp so he wouldn't drift away. Everybody, this is Periwinkle.
This is who I wanted you all to meet. My new nephew.
Look at him.
Look how fuzzy he is.
Perry's still just a baby, so I spend most of my time feeding him, cleaning him, and teaching him how to find food.
Once Perry's a little older, he'll be able to dive down to eat red urchins too.
As a matter of fact, it's just about time for Perry's first diving lesson. Oh, but I still have to catch up on my urchin duties.
Pearl, why don't you and Shellington give Perry his diving lesson and let us clear the urchins out of the kelp forest?
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Octonauts, let's do this!
We eat red urchins like this. Now you try. Oh, no, sweetie, that's a rock.
Barnacles to Shellington, how's the diving lesson going?
Well, Perry's found 3 red rocks, 2 red shells, 1 grumpy red crab, but no red urchins. How about you?
It took a while, but we managed to clear the red urchins out of the kelp forest.
Well, that should keep them under control, at least until it gets dark.
Captain, red urchins are most active at night. They might try to come back when the sun goes down.
In that case, we'd better stay the night. We'll take turns looking out for urchins. Now, you're sure you'll be okay up there, Shellington?
Of course, Captain. Nothing like sleeping out under the stars, sea otter style. We're holding hands and holding on to kelp so we don't float away.
Still no sign of any urchins. Hello?
Hey, can't the guy have dinner in peace?
Oh, excuse me. I thought you were... Urchins! Oh no, that's the strand of kelp Shellington's holding on to. Shellington, come in, Shellington. Your kelp strand is loose.
I just want to sleep. Just a few minutes more, Mum.
Flappity flippers! Captain, come in, Captain. The urchins are coming. The urchins are coming. Lots of them.
Quazi!
What?
Sound the Octo alert! Octonauts to the Gup A! Octonauts, the urchins are heading for the kelp forest, and we've got to stop them. Everyone, let's... hang on, where's Shellington?
Captain, the urchins, they destroyed the roots of the kelp he was holding on to.
Captain, look! Shellington, Pearl, and Perry are drifting out to sea.
Dashi, Quazi, you take the Gup A to rescue Shellington. Tulip, Tweak, we'll help Peso with the urchins. There's no time to lose.